Josephine. So this is my last video for today, and this one's going to be about the MAC Electric Cool eyeshadows. I keep them in this, which is a little MAC makeup bag from the Illustrated collection. I haven't actually hauled what I got from there yet, but I will at some point because I've actually got some more of this stuff coming from Kelly, Miss Kelzer, who I'm doing a swap with from America. If you don't know about her channel or haven't seen her videos, then I will put a link to that in the bar below. So I've got them in here, and they're $14.50 each, and they're very unique. They're a very funny texture. There is a lot of movement in the pan with them, so when you get them, you haven't got to be afraid if it's got a crack in it or it's moved about. It's just the nature of the actual product itself. They're quite unusual in their actual consistency, but I really like them. I've just fallen for these, and I wouldn't normally because I really love my Urban Decay eyeshadows, but I just think that these are really nice shadows, and yeah, I can't seem to get enough of them. I think they're fantastic. So if you watch my videos and you've seen the one where I do 5 days of makeup, that was the one from last week, then on my most recent one anyway before this, then I have worn these in that video. There is a look called Pure Flash, which has Pure Flash in it, and then there's another one which is Thursday's look. I can't remember what I called that one, but that one's got another two, which is Brilliantly Lit and Fashion Circuit in it. So I just think that these colours are really nice, and yeah, I'm going to share them with you now what I got. So I'll share with you Brilliantly Lit because it's a very unusual one, and that's this one here. They're very spongy to the touch, very, very unusual. I've actually got the brush that's recommended to be used with these coming on the way. I don't know, it's a 222, I can't remember what the number is, but they're very difficult to use with a brush, I'm finding at the moment. But this is like a limey, greeny, a yellow colour. It's really gorgeous. I actually really like it. I feel like they're quite nice when they go on, but you do need to pack them on a little bit, so you just do need to build them, but I don't know whether that'd be better with a different brush. As you can see, it's got a little bit of dints on the surface, but it actually came like that, and the funny thing was it was actually away from the pan at one side, and when I pressed it with my finger it went back in. They're like squidgy. It's strange. But I really like them. So that one is Brilliantly Lit. And then the one that I paired with it in the video from last week is Fashion Circuit. And people have been describing this as a teal. To me it's not a teal, it's a beautiful bright emerald green. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this one so much, it's amazing. The next one is from the look Pure Flash in that video, and that is this champagne coloured one. This is really nice actually. I love this one. I thought this looked really gorgeous on, and these work really well as eye bases as well. I actually used this as an eye base in a look that I did called Bird of Paradise recently, and it worked really well as an eye base. The next one is called Electroplate. I haven't actually used this one yet, but it is a lovely grey silver colour, and this is actually really nice. I've swatched that one, I really like it, so I can't wait to use that one in a smoky eye. And then this one is called Ultra Violet, and it's a beautiful pretty pink, but it's got like a purple iridescence to it. It's just absolutely gorgeous on the eye. I love it. It's such a pretty colour. I really like how bright the colours are in this range. I think that it's really nice to see something that's a little bit different coming out. I like the formulation and I like the coverage of them, and they do stay on all day. I thought the lasting power of these things was just totally amazing. I wasn't sure what they would be like, to be honest, and whether you would get much colour out of them, how long they were going to last, and I was a bit concerned about that, but once I tried them I was really impressed. And like I say, they are a really nice base as well for other makeup to go on top of them, so I think they're really cool and I love them. So that's my kind of little review. I don't want to say a huge amount about them as yet because I'm basically just kind of learning with them and trying them out, so you will see them appearing in upcoming looks because I'm just enjoying using them so much. Like I say, I wouldn't normally, you know, I love my Urban Decay eyeshadows. I wouldn't normally pick up many MAC eyeshadows as such, but I love them. I think they're great. The last one is Switch to Blue, which is a bright electric blue, and it's stunning. I love it. So that's them. Yeah, as I say, you'll see them coming up in upcoming tutorials, and I will actually do another little mini review once I'm using them more, but I am loving how they apply. I actually am applying them with my finger at present. I don't think they work very well with brushes. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of the product when I use a brush with them, because I don't feel like I'm getting a very good colour payoff. The best way that I've found to use these is to get the product on your finger, dab it on your eye, and then use a brush if you want to blend it and work with it on your eye. But the best way to get as much colour on your face as possible is use your finger, and as long as you've just washed your hands, I think there's nothing the matter with that. I don't think it's unhygienic to use your hands. It's your face, your makeup. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know whether some people might go, oh no, that's disgusting, you shouldn't use your fingers, but yeah, I think it's okay, and I just think it packs the colour on a lot better. And in fact, you probably would have seen in the tutorial that I did, the Bird of Paradise, I actually do use my finger to put on Brilliantly Lit. But yeah, that's them. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye! Sorry, just to add, I did forget to say, they do have a little bit of shimmer in them, but it's not massively noticeable on the actual eyes. I will include some photographs at the end of each individual shadow, and I will actually do some swatches as well, so you can see them on the skin, especially against my fair skin tone. If you're fair skin toned as well, it does. It's quite good to see swatches to see how they're gonna appear on your skin. They do feel very funny under the touch. They do kind of, you press them and your fingerprint stays in them, so I've just kind of swatched this one. And I don't know if you can see the indentation of my finger in there. It will bounce up a little bit back into place, but it's nothing to worry about. You've got to be aware that these are just quite sensitive little shadows. But it's okay. You're not going to damage them, and they'll move around in the pan, and you can actually, you know, it's like Play-Doh in a way, like yeah, like Play-Doh, you can kind of move it around. It's strange. I like the packaging on these. They're a lot thicker than a normal eyeshadow packaging. I just think they look really nice, so I forgot to talk about the packaging. But that's it, and stay tuned for photographs.